It's build day for Jessica's living room. We can't wait to get started, and as always, we have begged Bob from Concord Assembly to come in and help us put all that furniture together.
You're supposed to have extra screws, right? And it only took him 3 hours.
Whew. Look at that. Just, well, can I say it's perfect. It could not be any more well assembled. That's the way I roll.
They asked me what color I was gonna do in here, and now it doesn't look there's really any color at all.
That could be a look though.
Monochromatic.
So what do? You actually have to sew these curtains, or can you just cut them and put them on a clippy hook?
I am absolutely gonna do the right thing, Jen, while the camera's running. I'm gonna sew it so professionally. Sew it. I'm not sure how professionally it'll be, but I will sew it. Some makeovers are easy, some not so much.
You know what? Who needs videos?
You know, I'm thinking a more minimalistic
There
look
you go.
is
Start
the
a
way to go.
trend.
Yeah.
Look at this. I've been girl many times.
Ooh. Jen is slowly becoming the Paris Hilton of our show.
Ow!
Swear!
Ow! Woo!
What did you do?
Ran a screwdriver through my thumb, but I can handle it.
Cool.
So we balance, once again, Michael's gonna get everything just right. But I was hoping that the top would be like at the same height as the top, and then the bottom,
But up higher.
but up higher. Yeah.
I like it.
It's very girly. I wasn't really even going for all that girliness, but then I saw that, and then,
Luckily they're girls.
yeah.
Drum roll, please.
Ah!
I am the champion, my friend.
Just do them in 3. 1, 2, 3. And don't do the side ones.
What if I do 1, 2, 3?
No!
1, 2, 3?
Yes, please. Tacky. When I first met him, he took me back to his apartment, and his coffee table was an igloo ice chest. He kept beers in it, which I thought was at least a use of form and function. I took pity on him. Week after we started dating, I threw out all of his stuff. Got him all new stuff. See, I was even doing makeovers back then.
Man, arm burn.
Jessica's living room is finally complete, but before we show you how great it looks right now, let's take one last look at the way it was at the beginning of our show. If you remember, Jessica and her roommate have just graduated from college, and their new apartment looks a lot like their old dorm room. It's sort of empty, it's cold, it doesn't really have a lot of functional furniture, and frankly, it lacks a lot of style. The girls are sick of it. They have graduated college and they want their apartment to look as sophisticated as they are. The challenge this week is that their landlord will not let us paint, but that's okay. Take a look at what we were able to pull together. This is a huge transformation, especially because we couldn't do any paint on the walls. Because we couldn't paint, we had to really work with what we had, which wasn't a lot. We had some dingy beige carpet, we had these bright white walls, and then we had sort of this eyesore over here, which is a wall space heater. It's kind of a metallic. If we'd gone with a lot of really bright colors in here, it really would have just showcased the fact that we've got a lot of dingy going on in here. So we decided instead to go with neutrals. It's a really nice look, and it makes everything else in the room look intentional. As far as furnishings, we decided to bring in this Expedit TV unit. This is great. If you remember before, they had the little tiny thing that the little TV was on, and this is really a substantial piece of furniture. It makes a statement. We've put some little lights in here. Because they don't even have any overhead lighting, different light sources are so important. We also brought in some storage for the things they don't necessarily need to see. Jessica and her roommate have instituted a no shoe policy in their house, which I think is great, but walking in and seeing a pile of dirty shoes right when you walk into the room is not so great, which is exactly why I brought in this cabinet. This is fantastic because it hugs the wall, it's really unobtrusive, doesn't stick out too much. The doors open like this, the shoes go right in, You shut it like this. You can put your keys and your cell phones up here too. It's a fantastic addition to this room. They also wanted more seating. They have parties here all the time, and they only had that one little tiny red love seat. So what we decided to bring in was this Poang chair, very comfortable, but also this Tylosan sofa. What's great about this is it has a removable cover. You can wash it if it gets dirty. It's nice and big. You could probably put 4 or 5 people on this if you wanted to, but the secret underneath is this is a sofa bed. So let's say they have friends in from out of town, or that party just lasts a little bit longer than maybe it should. You can roll it out. This is a great crash pad. Brought in a new coffee table, some artwork. We brought in this fantastic curio cabinet. I love how it's got the glass doors so you can see all the fun stuff. We put a few lights in there too, just to make it that much more special and to bring a little bit more light in the room. As far as the accent textiles, we shopped at the textile department at IKEA and got fabric by the yard. I made these little pillows right here, and we also made these curtains, which are fantastic, and it really pulls this whole room together. If you've got a room that's white, you want to make sure you have a lot of interest and a lot of texture so it doesn't look boring or like a hospital room. I think we were able to pull that off in here pretty well. And listen, if you saw anything on today's show that you're interested in, or you want a free room makeover just like Jessica and her roommate got, please visit our website at watchdreamhome.com.